What up? What up? What up? What
Boom.
up? What up?
Yo,
Oh,
what's up,
I,
homie? I haven't seen you in a bit. How you been?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
Pretty good. And I actually have a special guest with me. Yeah?
Sorry. You I told you I needed a minute to get ready, but all right, all right, all right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, a special guest with me.
Hey, yo.
All right. Excellent. That should come in handy next time we take on Schmidt.
Yes.
How you doing, Eddie?
Excellent, excellent. Yeah,
Can't
I,
can't tell what's up.
I'm excited about this because, like, obviously we've known each other for a long time, but like Ninja Turtles for when I was a kid, like my mom made this like crazy shell. Like I handmade this shell, so like it was like I was like Halloween for a couple years. For a couple years, I was like the different turtles for like Halloween, like every time. Like, and I had the Ninja Turtle underwear when I was a kid. You know,
I have Ninja Turtle underwear and as an adult, so I mean,
I know I definitely need to get back on that, eh? The
yeah, man.
Ninja.
Absolutely. There we go.
So
That's a little.
so where did the love for Ninja Turtle start?
Show you later.
My love for Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
Where did that start?
yeah.
Oh man. I mean, I was born in '81, and like I think I first got introduced to them in '89, late
Okay.
'88, '89. So I was just at that age that it was like the coolest thing in the world. You know what I mean? And it just kind of like stuck with me since then.
I find my age range like um when like I was Ninja Turtles, but the people that are just underneath me are Power Rangers kids. Like I am 85.
'85. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Power Rangers were a little later. Well, I
yeah.
mean, after Ninja Turtles came out, they kind of set like a trend. There was all kinds of knockoffs. And I'm not saying Power Rangers was a knockoff, but
But it was definitely there was influence there.
right? Well, if you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you know what I mean? Like it's the same amount of words and syllables, right? Like that was some clever marketing because the cool thing was that because before that I don't think like cartoons and stuff like that had such long names. You
Right.
know what I mean? So they kind of like set that trend and that amount of syllables of what was cool at the time in 1990.
For sure. For sure. So yeah. So what was it about the turtles and like did you have a favorite turtle back then and has it changed? Like, do you have a favorite turtle as a kid and then a favorite turtle as an adult?
It's same. It's been Raphael the whole time. He's
Okay.
like the badass, short-tempered. I mean, you know me on like a personal level,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
outside of Ninja Turtle collecting. So like the kind of
Yeah,
badass, tempered, impatient. That's me to a T. Right? So I related to him right away. But I felt like there was something relatable to all of them, right? Like Donatello was really good with his hands and machines and stuff like that. And
yeah.
I've always been intrigued by stuff like that. Leo was the leader, you know what I mean? And I've always been the front man for any kind of music project and stuff I've been doing. And Mikey was a party animal, and like I mean, we
Yeah.
all know how that goes when I'm around.
Right, right. Like back in the day, I had a song called "Cocky and Humble," where it was like, "There's a time to be cocky and there's a time to be humble." But like, you could even break it down to like the turtles. Like, there's a time to be Leo, and there's a time to be Donatello. There's a time
Right?
to be Raphael. There's a time to be Michelangelo. There's always a time for each. You know.
You have some kind of like weird audio thing on or something.
My
You're
audio?
like feeding to me. Yeah,
I
I don't
don't
know
know.
what.
I don't know. Yeah, there's just sometimes. Sometimes it's crystal clear. Sometimes it's like, it fucks up.
Okay. Japan TMNT Collectors in the building. What's up, Damien?
Okay, so when did the collecting start?
I mean, I still have um, a lot of my childhood toys. I had them. I've been collecting them and picking pieces up here and there. Kind of like, since the early 2000s. I just set the display up though. Like when we moved into the new house, like a few years ago, like this like whole room, I took out what I had, set it all up, and then it's just like expanded from there. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I've been like collecting them and just kind of storing them since, like early 2000s.
yeah. Me I should start getting into collecting like some different things that I'm into. I had to realize today. I'm like, what is the thing that I had the longest? And I was like, man, I realized that they don't make shit like how they used to. I still have an alarm clock that I bought when I was 17, and I'm now 37.
Wow. I
That's
mean, I still have
that's,
my
that's 20 years. That's 20 years. It's like that alarm clock still works. I've thrown that shit around a lot of times.
I still have the Donatello that I got for Christmas in 1999,
Woo!
right? That and my movie Mikey that I got in '91 are like my two favorite things in the whole collection. And there's a lot, you know what I mean? Like,
Right, right.
hold on, wait, I got to stand up to do this.
Oh, fire. That's awesome.
I got, stuff here that needs to find homes that just came in, but yeah,
That's dope. That's dope. So I have a question. Um, if you could only have the cartoon or the movies, which one would you pick? If you could only have the cartoon and the Turtles, or you can only have the movies.
I would pick the cartoon. There's like almost 200 episodes of the cartoon. There's only two movies,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Now, do you count the movie that came out a couple years ago?
Well, okay. So to me, the
First
third,
two are
there's,
classic.
there's three original movies. The two first ones were great. The third one wasn't the best, but then, there was the 2003 movie, 2000, or no, 2007 movie, then 2014, 2016, like getting into the Michael Bay.
Yeah.
But, the first two are
Classic.
like, you know, yeah. I actually just got shout out to my dude Needles. I got these in today. Secret of the Ooze packs,
Yeah.
right? I gotta open those up and put them in with my movie section.
So is it just Ninja Turtles you're collecting, or do you got like other stuff, like other stuff you collect?
This whole room is Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
except for let me flip you over here. I have this little section that's still mostly Ninja Turtles, but I got some Avengers back there, some Biker Mice from Mars, Toxic Crusaders, right? Like I got,
Okay. Yeah.
gotta have a Bart Simpson, Inspector Gadget, but for the most part, like got some Bucky O'Hare up there and ET. But, for the most part, the whole entire room is all Ninja Turtles, right?
Right.
hmm
Okay. So like if the Foot Clan came into your house trying to everything right now. What weapon would you use? Would you use the sword? Would you you were Raphael? Would you use the what are those called again? I forget.
The side.
The sai. Yeah. Would you use the sai? Would you use the nunchucks? How would you defend against the
I,
Foot Clan?
I think of all their weapons, the most effective would probably be Leonardo's katanas, right? Like the
Yeah, yeah,
swords, right?
yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do with a bow staff or nunchucks? Like, even a
Right.
side, they're not really. They're more like a blocking weapon, right? Give me a couple blades.
For sure, for sure. Now, how many foot soldiers do you think you'd be able to take out?
What?
How many of the foot soldiers do you think you'd be able to take out?
All of them.
Okay,
All of.
okay.
Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know how many did it take to beat Raphael up on the roof in the movie. However many that was, a couple less.
Okay.
Slice, slice. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So the first movie, like to me, I find is slightly better than the second. I find the first one is like the super classic. How did it feel to you the first time you saw it?
What was that? Your audio is really messing up, man. I can tell what you're saying.
I was saying like the first movie when it came out.
Yep.
Um, how was that impact for you? Yeah, how did it impact you?
Oh, dude, that first movie is one of the best memories of my entire life because my grandfather, rest in peace, took me to see it on opening night. And in New Brunswick, where I'm originally from, they sold the action figures in the movie theater. So I got that Raphael was sold out. So I got Michelangelo because that's my favorite turtle. And I got it like before we went in the movie, and I opened it and I had it, and I'm like, got it just sitting there like waiting for the movie, and I watched the whole thing like holding this action figure, just watching the screen, and when it was done, it was just like the coolest thing in the world. And after that, I needed every Ninja Turtle that I ever seen for the rest of my life.
For real, for real. So yeah, like the whole Ninja Turtles. Um, yeah, I don't know. I almost forgot what I was going to say there right there. Um, so where do you see like the collection going? Do you see it going like you already have a whole room full? Are you going to keep going?
Um, yeah, man. I mean, I've gotten a lot pickier on what I'm gonna get. You know what I mean? I'm not like I don't have every single Ninja Turtle thing. I get offered lots of stuff. I see lots of stuff all the time. If I want it, I buy it. If I don't buy it. You know what I mean? And I get a lot of stuff just sent to me from people, right? A lot of customs and stuff like that. I do everything that I can to make room for all of those. And, yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna run out of room in this room soon. I might have to, knock a wall out here behind me and, extend that another whole room that way. I don't know. I don't know. It depends. I'm trying to shift it more um, into doing my like show and tell live, right? Like I do a show called Show and Tell. I invite users on to show the collections and stuff like that. And I'm gonna start going to like the Comic-Con events. I'm actually gonna be the first one that I'm doing like show and tell live on location is September 24th and 25th at the Warplane Museum for Hampton Comic-Con. That's gonna be like my first official show and tell live at a Comic-Con. So yeah, man. I mean, being around a lot of events, I'm probably gonna end up with a lot more, and I'm gonna have to make another turtle room, right?
Right, right. So now I know with the turtles, I see you wearing this turtle shirt. Yeah, You've actually branched out to wearing other stuff from black and white. Was it the turtles that brought it out?
I still like it's mostly black
Yeah.
still,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot more, red, white, and green in my wardrobe.
Nice.
I
Nice.
almost bought the ugliest champion slides today because they looked like turtle. I was gonna buy them; they were green and everything, but I didn't. I didn't. I should have, but I didn't.
Yeah. So how often do you watch like the old cartoon? Like you say, like 200 episodes. Do you kind of like just start on like a weekly thing, or kind of like how often do you watch Ninja Turtle stuff?
So I have the whole entire like thing on DVD, and I generally like will keep them in the DVD player. If I can't find anything else on, I'll just like put it on in the background and play on my phone. You know what I mean? Just to like be up on the character because I get asked a lot of questions. The page it blew up like crazy, and I got people asking me questions and stuff from literally all over the world, right? And the TMNT community is the coolest people, but also at the same time, so many questions. You know what I mean? Because it's been so long. Like what other toy line, there's still new Ninja Turtles being released like to this day, right?
Okay.
Stuff for pre-order, there's stuff, all kinds of different companies are picking up the toy line, you know what I mean? Or the license and
Yeah.
putting out Ninja Turtles. So I get questions all the way from like the comics that started in '84 to, like when the newest NECA pre-orders are going to ship out, right? So it's like, it's a lot to keep up with, but I love the TMNT community, man. So I just keep up with it as much as I possibly can.
Okay. Did you grow up having a crush on April or what?
I absolutely love April. She was my jam, and I got to interview Renee Jacobs, the original voice of April, and
Wow.
she is the sweetest, nicest woman in the entire world. And she's actually become like a really good friend of mine. And I was like, I when I get out
That's
there to
awesome.
California, we are having pizza. So I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna have pizza with my childhood crush. It's gonna be a great time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations to that. That's that's like fucking awesome, man. So yeah, what do you think Splinter like what was his best knowledge like that he told the turtles?
What was his best knowledge he told the turtles?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, what was his best knowledge he told the turtles? Um, I don't know. Fight with honor. You know,
Yeah.
look like the turtles weren't a little gang running around. Messing shit up. They fought with they fought to defend,
Right.
right? You
Yeah.
know, they weren't out there causing the trouble first. Like it was all about the greater good.
Right. Right. Yeah, definitely. But he was like the one that kind of like like on each one of them has their wild side, and he was like the kind of like keep shit together, right?
Well, he was dad, right?
Yeah.
hmm
So you were saying you get a lot of questions about it. Um, uh, what is the turtle? I guess the most people are curious about them.
The witch.
You were saying you get a lot of questions about the Ninja Turtles. Which turtle gets the most like people asking about them?
Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelangelo is one of he's a favorite for a lot more people, I think, than any of the other ones. And the least is Donatello. I'm sorry, Nerdy Jock and Queen and Leo, but Donatello is the turtle I get asked about least. Michelangelo is everyone's favorite. You know what I mean? For the most part, because he was the most teenagery one of
For
them.
sure.
You know right?
Do you eat just pepperoni pizza, or do you like do you do you put like other stuff on your pizza, or what? Or just pepperoni, like how they were?
I mean, I order pretty normal pizzas, but soon me, Joyce from Joyce of Cooking, and Justin from Pizzatography are gonna get together, and we're gonna cook, I think, 4 or 5 of the terrible idea pizzas from the original thing. We're gonna film it, do some IG lives, make a YouTube video, and we're gonna try them. So keep an eye out for that. It will be interesting, and we'll see how, like sardine, marshmallow, and peanut butter pizza tastes, right? Like, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. It should be pretty fun.
For sure, for sure. So
Mm-hmm.
Shredder, like do you think you'd be able to battle Shredder on your own, or what?
I don't know, man. I might have to call in a couple of homies for that one.
Yeah, because Shredder was a bad motherfucker too. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like just like me and you've been around the rap scene and about this whole community. How awesome is it? Like you were saying, like the Ninja Turtles community. Like is it just like a brotherhood? I was talking with some guys about like our hip hop scene. It's like, man, like I love when I turn around and I'm at a show and I see you, or I see like Burns, or I see like South, like all of us been around forever. Have you started to build like a good group of guys you hang out with that are down with the turtles?
Yeah, man. I mean, so this is the thing is a lot of the people that I met on here are US, right?
Okay.
Like my dude NorCal is out in California, PB's down in Kansas, Raf Rules is out in, I think he's in Washington or Seattle out there. John Tampa Turts is down in Florida, right? There's a lot of people. They're all over the place. My man Damien's in Japan, right? So Casper's in Illinois, Chicago, right? Yeah, man. Like I've met people, talk to them, you know what I mean? Become like friends with them, and yeah, like they're super cool people. So I got like this widespread brotherhood of turtle people all over the world.
Yeah. You started off rapping. Are we gonna get a Ninja Turtles inspired music project?
So I did the TMNT Collector theme song over. It's like a parody of Ninja Rap by Vanilla
Yeah.
Ice from the second movie. And then I did a song, the one I kept tagging in the stories for this
Yeah.
was called Animal Style. And that was for the Casey Jones Livewire short film by Chromatic Phantom,
Yeah.
right? With Adam and Callie, right? So I did a song for the soundtrack of that movie. So that was pretty cool for the fight scene between Casey and Bebop and Rocksteady.
That's fair.
And it's on Spotify. You can look up. It was produced by Wolfgang. So it's like Animal Style Wolfgang featuring the TMNT Collector.
That's dope. That's dope.
My bad. That was fuller than I thought it was.
Now these drinks, like what, I've never seen those drinks before. Like, where do you get these drinks?
This is just my tumbler. I'm just refilling it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
This is spinach, kids. Be good. Alcohol is bad. Spinach juice is good. It makes you big and strong.
Right, right. So yeah, so I seen you're recently on a show. So are we coming with a new project, some music project?
Um, I don't know, man. Like I got the studio here in the house. There will be at least a couple more singles. Like I got to do a song with Mr. Burns before I retire, or that guy will murder me, right?
For sure,
Like I got
that
you
has to
know,
happen.
I
That has to
got
happen.
a few things, a few other um Ninja Turtle related things where I'm gonna be doing either like a little bit of a voice thing for it, maybe even one of the turtles, and
Okay.
I have another project that I'm gonna be doing a song for that's coming out like next year, right? So
Dope, dope. And for the people tuned in that don't know, you were the first one to make an Eddie G TV shirt for me. This is before I had the logo. This is
right,
before I had this logo. You made
right.
the first original Eddie G TV shirt. I want the people to know that. Like, know the history. Now I make my own. Uh, I'm on it, but I want the people to know that
See, I need a black one with white letters and a green G.
I got you. I got you. What size?
Medium.
Okay,
Hmm.
I got you. I
All
got you.
right. Dope, dope.
Yeah, definitely. But I want the people to know that because like that's history. Um,
Yeah,
uh,
man. You took one of the dopest pictures of me back in, I can't remember, it must have been like 2015 or 14 or
yeah,
something, standing against the wall at the jump off. And I
yeah.
looked so good. I was like, God damn, I mean, that was my profile picture for like longer than any other picture was my profile picture.
That's dope. That's dope.
Right?
Yeah, we're both definitely a part of each other's um shit. Like yeah. So is there anything you like to say to people before we wrap this up?
Um, yeah, I mean, if you're a collector of anything, follow me and, come on Sundays on my show and tell show, like show and tell. It's just like, when we were kids back in the day. You come on, show your collection, show your art, whatever it is that makes you happy, you come on and show it. And yeah, I mean, if you love Ninja Turtles, man, or if you have any questions, DM me. I do my best to get back at everybody that messages me. It might take a little bit, but get on it. You know what I mean? Because I don't just do this and the Comic Con stuff. I do, like, I actually have a full time job too. So, life's pretty busy and a whole gang of kids. So,
For sure, for sure.
mm,
All right, man. Well, it was definitely a pleasure having you on the show. It's always a pleasure seeing you.
absolutely.
Here we go back, and yeah, man. Well, have a good night.
All right. Have a good one, my man.
Chit chat. Peace.